Welcome! Each week I go through reports from around the world about weather and climate issues and select what I think the most important and most interesting events are and summarize them in a video like this. This video covers the 25th to the 31st of August 2019. Flash flood hit St. Louis this week on the 25th of August. 6 inches of rain fell in just a few hours, causing cars to be washed off the roads and the death of a 6-year-old boy. This very cute dog is called Ozzie. He's a California police dog that unfortunately died after being left in a hot patrol car. It's a reminder that pets as well as children are vulnerable to overheating in cars in just a relatively short time. So far this year, 38 children have died in the United States from being left in hot cars. The worst states for this happening are Texas and Florida. There have been more incidents of deadly waves on Lake Michigan. 3 people have been killed in the last week. A girl was washed off a seawall and the father died trying to rescue her. A man fell off a ski boat and drowned, and a man dived into the lake despite warnings and was seen no more. The Australia wildfire outlook has been termed as grim. Apparently conditions there have been much drier than normal, and so the Australians have been warned to prepare for a very bad fire season. There have been some weird reports of a large island of pumice rock floating in the Pacific Ocean. It's about 20 kilometers long, and it's probably from the eruption of a large underwater volcano. The raft is drifting towards Australia at the moment. This year's European wine crop seems to be suffering rather badly. The late spring frost killed many of the newly forming grape clusters, and then the 3 unprecedented heat waves that have hit during the summer this year have killed many of the grapes, or at least shriveled them to raisins on the vine. There was estimated to be a 12% loss of the overall wine production in France alone. Heavy rain has once again hit the UK, this time in Scotland, causing roads to flood and railway service to be temporarily suspended. Deadly rains have also hit Japan and Spain in a similar time frame. The news this week has been about Hurricane Durian that has become now a Category 5 hurricane, but looking at the development of this, it's quite remarkable. On the 24th, it was a tropical depression as of 1500 UT. Just 6 hours later, it became a tropical storm. It battled poor conditions for about 4 days, but made it to become a Category 1 hurricane on the 28th. On the 30th, it was a Category 2 hurricane, and on the 31st, it became a Category 4 hurricane. And just now, it is apparently turned into a hurricane Category 5. It now has winds of 185 miles per hour, which makes it the second strongest storm to form in the Atlantic Basin. We don't yet know exactly where Durian is going to go, but the problem is there are 3 more storms out there that we need to keep an eye on. One is in the Gulf of Mexico, one is to the east of Durian, and the one that's probably going to be the biggest threat is that orange X off by the Cape Verde Islands on the right of your screen. That at the moment has the best chance of developing. Now let's take a look at the record highs and record lows for the last week. For daily record highs and lows, we have 1,311 new record highs and 418 new record lows. That's a ratio of 3.1 to 1, favouring the high records. The monthly ones, which are much more difficult to set, are 56 to 8. That's a ratio of 7 to 1. And the all-time records, we have 2 new all-time records and no new low temperature records. So that's a ratio of infinity to 1. Well, that's all the weather news for this week. If you enjoyed this, please pass this on to your friends and family. So until next time, stay safe. Bye for now.